Hey, you wanna make some money? I'm gonna show you how. But first, about this thing called mindset, right? I'm gonna give you a couple different versions. Mindset in Google is an established set of attitudes. The hybrid version of mindset is wisdom coupled with entrepreneurship. So you have those two different ways, but first, let me tell you a little something about myself.
From the Wild Wild 100, hey, yo, man. You are now live with Chicago-minded CEO and creator of YoungBodyStrongMind.com, King Day, bringing you the top tips, tricks, and licks on securing that bag. YoungBodyStrongMind.com.
That's all I need to know.
Let's go.
Growing up from the ages of 7 to 8, not knowing you poor was big. That's something that's crazy. You collecting cans because your daddy told you to do it. You know, you helping out. You not knowing. That's the part about it. But when that shift comes, that shift from now you ain't 7, 8 to 10, 11. Growing up from the ages of 7, 8, growing up right across the tracks. Anybody from the hundreds know what I'm talking about? The food basket. People that help them with their groceries to the car for change. Anybody from the hundreds from around that area know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? Coming from that to this. Now it's a mindset shift. It's a shift from just doing it and just doing it for the family to survival. So I'm just doing it just because as a kid. Now it's survival. It's a big difference. So coming from where I come from as a kid, collecting cans, you know, all the garbage cans. You know how safety hazard it is to being in alleys, going to garbage cans, the disease type shit going on. Collecting cans. You got me and my sisters digging in garbage cans, right? Well, you got me digging in garbage cans and at times without gloves. Not knowing what you finna stick your hands in, sticking in that garbage can. You linked over. You linked over all in the garbage can. That's trying to get a can. Hoping you get the better side of the alley. Not knowing. Not knowing, just being pure, just being that kid. You understand me? Coming from that background to introducing this to you, to being successful, right? Hybrid version of mindset is wisdom coupled with entrepreneurship. Wisdom is basically in a nutshell your experience, and entrepreneurship is how you go about getting money. Whether you have an LLC or a corporation, or whether you work a job. You could be working at a McDonald's, getting paid $7, $8 an hour. How do you get money? How do you get gym shoes? You have to live. How do you eat, right? You're a leader. You're entrepreneur in some way at your house, right? My son, he's up in programs and technology. That's his space, right? My daughter, she's recording right now as we speak, right? My 10-year-old, right? This is her. She's the Leo. She loves being out. That's her space. You have different one. My other daughter, she's a Scorpio rising. That's her space. She's in everybody's business. Their emotions is her emotions, right? You have leadership in your own space, whether it's leadership in your household or whether it's leadership in a business. So you got to change your mindset. You got to change it. But back to the two different versions. So you can go with Google version is established set of attitudes. What is an established set of attitudes, right? You wouldn't have a established set of attitudes for one character. If you tell the average person that, this nigga got bipolar. This nigga gotta have bipolar or something, because how you gonna have all the different characteristics, set attitudes on one characteristic? No, you got 12 different characteristics. See, but what I'm doing is, that's the true version. You understand me? That's the original version. Hey, astrology predates all of it, but I'm giving you the watered down version. You understand me? So when we're talking about mindset, the hybrid version, the second version is wisdom. It's wisdom coupled with entrepreneurship. Wisdom. What do I mean by wisdom? Wisdom. Experience in a nutshell. You understand me? That's what that is. Wisdom is experience. It's what you done went through. It's where you're from. Whether you're looking at it from a physical standpoint or a mental standpoint, it's where you're from. You have a lot of individuals that outgrow their environment. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times you got to move around. That's that person that outgrew their environment. You out thinking it. Niggas think you done got too big headed. You know, that's when all that bullshit. That's when that happened. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're labeled a product of your environment. See, you don't want to be labeled a product of your environment. You gotta move around. And that's what's going on. Now this washed down version you have to accept is because you have to agree that wisdom is from experience. So you have wisdom coupled with entrepreneurship. And what's entrepreneurship? Like I said, whether you have an LLC or corporation, all the way down to having a 9 to 5. Whether you're making $8, $9 an hour, you're still an entrepreneur in your own right. Some kind of way you're an entrepreneur. You're some kind of leader to, you're a big brother to your little sister, or you know what I'm saying? You're a big sister to your little brother, you're a mama to a daughter, you some kind of leader, so you're an entrepreneur. What that person don't want no money. Well, they ain't even on the same page. Get off the platform, you somewhere else. We vibrating somewhere totally different. Mindset, it's where you're vibrating at. What particular mindset? Now I say, you can run to Google version, we can talk about those particular attitudes on those different characteristics, or we could label it simple and say, mindset is wisdom coupled with entrepreneurship. And wisdom is experience coupled with how you get money. You understand what I'm saying? So that's it in a nutshell. That's mindset, and that's how you're going to make it. Nobody forced me to do none of this, right? What's my mindset? My independence, my freedom, right? I'm editing my video. I'm marketing the videos. I'm putting that dollar into that. I got the websites. How are we doing it? Through mindset, through my independence. I took the time to learn it, right? Through my experience, through my time, through my grind, through my hustle. That's what it is. So that's mindset. That's mindset in a nutshell. And it's man, let's get it. ChicagoMinded.com. Let's go.